Okay, today's skill building has us reading math notes on page 57. So go ahead, pause the video and read page 57, and then you're going to answer the following questions on exponential functions. Some of this stuff we know a little bit from sequences because geometric sequences use the same format for an equation that an exponential function does. So the general form for an exponential function is y equals a b to the x. What do the a and b values stand for? A is your starting value or your zero spot, and b is the multiplier. Is y equals x to the fourth an exponential function? No, it is not. The exponent needs to be x. So the exponent is not x. All right, we're supposed to state the multiplier for a decrease of 5%. So a decrease means that it's losing 5% of its value every year. So how much is it keeping? It's keeping 95%. So the multiplier for a decrease is 100 minus the 5, which will be 95. And then you need to write it in decimal form, so it's 0.95 or for a percent because it's a percent. So 100 minus 5 is 95%. It keeps 95% of its value every year, so a decrease will be 0.95. Then state the multiplier for an increase of 6%. This will actually be 100 plus the 6. So 106% because it's going to keep all of its value and add some more to it. So 100%, it's all of its value, then it adds 6% to it. So 106%, you're going to write that as 1.06. That's page 1. All right. Okay, it doesn't quite all fit on my screen, so I'm going to slide it back and forth. So it says, let's do one together. Find the equation of the exponential function that passes through these 2 points. Well, you already know the tool, and that's the biggest thing in math is pulling out the tool that you're going to use. So y equals ab to the x. This is x and y. So hopefully you figured out that we're going to substitute these numbers into this equation. So I'm going to have 5 equals ab to the 0. And then I'll have another one, 245 equals ab squared. All right, anything to the 0 power is 1. So this part right here is 1. 5 equals a times 1. 5 equals a. So now I can go ahead and put the 5 over here. So 245 equals 5b squared divided by 5. 245 divided by 5 is 49 equals b squared. We're going to square root. So b is 7. When you're all done with that part, there's my b equals 7, you need to put your parts together again. So y equals ab to the x. Y equals a was 5. B was 7. Let me write it like that. So that's my equation for that exponential function. Here's one for you to try. Find the equation of an exponential function that passes through 0 and 1.8 and 1 and 5.76. If I were you, I would pause me and then come back to see how I did it. So here we go. Hopefully you have the problem completed. 1.8 equals ab to the 0. 5.76 equals ab to the first. Remember that anything to the 0 power is 1. So now I can take that, put it over here. 5.76 equals 1.8 times b. All we need to do is divide here. So 5.76 divided by 1.8. And you end up with b equals 3.2. B's already got an exponent of 1, so I don't have to square root or cube root or anything like that. So y equals ab to the x is what we're filling in. Y equals 1.8 times 3.2 to the x power. That's the answer for that one. Hopefully you got that. One more to go for today. All right, a share of ABC stock was worth $60 in 2005 and only worth $45 in 2010. Find the multiplier and percent decrease. Okay, so we are decreasing in value here. We went down 60 minus 45. So we went down $15, and then get your calculator out. Actually, we have to see how much we need here. So even though we went down $15, that's not really an important piece here. What I'm trying to really do is see how much I kept. So 45 divided by 60. That's what we want to do. And that's not working either here. Hold on. Okay, so we're on the right track here. So this is 0.75, but this is spread out over 5 years. So 2010 minus 2005 is 5 years. So I have to take because it's exponential, it's not a steady rate of increase. It's a percentage every year. So I have to take the 0.75 and fifth root it. So to do that on your calculator, you type 5. Then you go math, and you choose option 5. Put your 0.75 in there, and you get 0.94. So it's keeping 0.94, which is 94%. Keeps 94%. That means it loses 6% every year. There's probably a better way to do this, and I'm going to show you how to do that by actually doing part B first. So we're going to do part B first. I'm going to do it down here, and we're going to do the same thing that we just did on the other 2 slides. So y equals ab to the x. We're going to make this one here be year 0, and then this one here will be 5 years later, so this one will be year 5. So my ordered pair then is 0, 60 and 5, 45. So now I can plug these in. So 60 equals AB to the 0. This equals 1. So 60 equals A, because A times 1 is A. 45 equals AB to the 5th. I put my 60 in here. And what you're going to see happen here is you're going to start to see the same math that was actually done up here. So when I divide by 60, here comes the 0.75 equals b to the 5th, and then I need to fifth root it. And when you fifth root on your calculator, you end up with 0.94 for b. So my equation is y equals 60 times 0.94 to the x. So this is my multiplier. So my multiplier is 0.94. And my percent decrease is 6%. All right, assuming the decline in value continues at the same, really should say percentage, use your answer to part B to predict the value in 2020. 2020 will be 15 years from 2005. So I'm going to put 15 in my little equation. Y equals 60 times 0.94 to the 15. And when you calculate that out, you should have ended up with $23.72. That's it. Thank you very much. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.